gentlemen, in the ring right now, former Mr. Minnesota, former NFL and Calgary professional football player. He weighs 275 pounds. He is from 5th in Chicago, 5th in Franklin, and South Minneapolis. He is the current North American heavyweight champion. He is lethal, Larry Cameron! This is for the North American Heavyweight Championship. One fall, 30-minute time limit. His opponent, making his way to the ring, from North Minneapolis, one half of the Maximum Overdrive, at 273 pounds, Crazy Tim Hunt! The referee is Bruce Kreitzman.
You talk about a matchup of super heavyweights in professional wrestling. Lethal Larry Cameron, the current North American heavyweight champion, to do battle with one half of Maximum Overdrive, Tim Hunt. I have been joined on either side of me. I am flanked.
Get it right, Mick Karch.
By wrestling journalist Mark Peterson, and to my immediate left, taking up the rest of the arena,
the Golden Idol, the #1 manager in professional wrestling today.
In his own mind, I may add.
Well, I hope we can speed him up.
At least I have a mind.
It's hard. It's bad enough listening to the guy talk, but when he slows down his speech to 33 1/3, we're going to be here all night. In the ring right now, Tim Hunt and lethal Larry Cameron ready to lock. Oh, now
let's
Cameron.
add one thing. Part of the Temple of Terror, Larry Cameron.
I must give you credit, Mr. Idol. You certainly did make a tremendous acquisition here with lethal Larry Cameron. I must give you credit for that.
Thank you.
But that's all I'll give you credit for.
Well, lethal Larry Cameron with his intimidation tactics again to the fans about ringside. He's got a little girl in tears. He'll obviously feel good about himself with that one. There's not going to be any intimidation of Tim Hunt, I can guarantee you that. One of the few men in wrestling that can match size and strength with Larry Cameron.
Absolutely. He's not going back down from anyone, including lethal Larry Cameron.
What a matchup. You know, you talk about the talent in the PWA as Hunt and Cameron now try to muscle each other along those ropes.
Neither man giving up. Referee Bruce Kreitzman with a count.
If he can count, bald-headed.
Oh, and now Cameron with some heavyweight shots to the chin of Tim Hunt, who shakes him off, and he's ready to go. What?
You see, this is what's going to make it hard for Tim Hunt to beat the North American heavyweight champion. Larry Cameron is the best at what he does, and that's why he's with the Temple of Terror. Nobody has been able to take his belt.
Well, you're not going to get an argument from me about the credentials of lethal Larry Cameron, but I'll tell you, your man Cameron looks a little bit taken aback by the physical prowess of Tim Hunt, and look at those two freight trains. Oh, Cameron very, very proud of himself.
And he has the right to be.
Well, he hasn't moved Tim Hunt yet either.
I think what you must instill in lethal Larry Cameron, Mr. Idol, is that he shall take no one lightly. Wrestling here in the PWA, we have some of the best athletes in the world as far as I'm concerned.
I'll agree with that comment, and I know that Cameron doesn't take anybody lightly.
Well, Cameron very, very nearly dropped that North American Championship
Now he's
to
calling
Tim Hunt.
Referee Bruce Kreitzman over and says there's a pull at tights. I did not see any pull at tights. Did you, Mick Arch?
I didn't see it. Larry,
I did.
Well, you've been known to see things that nobody else on the planet sees.
I saw it with my eyes. I got my glasses on. I can see rather
Yeah,
clearly.
you're right. Very dapper. Good
Thank you.
for you. Good
Thank
for
you.
you. Well, Larry Cameron again being distracted by the fans about ringside. He better pay attention to business with Tim Hunt. because one half of MOD will knock you right on your you-know-what very, very soon. And Kreisman, referee Bruce Kreisman, doing the smart thing and staying back about 3 or 4 extra steps with these two monsters in there.
You know, usually, Mick, when one of my wrestlers are in the ring, I'll degrade the other wrestler because usually he's really not a very good opponent. But as you can see, and as you know because it's been on Saturday night at ringside, Tim Hunt once in a while works for the Golden Idol.
Now that's something that I was going to bring up. I don't know if you're schizophrenic or if your wrestlers are. 1 week you're touting the attributes of Tim Hunt. You're making a killer out of the man. The next week you match him against another member of your stable. What is going on and what fragments of your mind are left?
You see, it all comes down to one thing, Mick. And as my good, dear friend, the Prophet says, it's money. You see, the money was right tonight.
Well, Larry Cameron better hope his paycheck is ready to go because he is he spun around in behind. Oh, that'll rearrange your spine. And a big clothesline to the sternum of Larry Cameron. And the North American King bails out. And a big fan about ringside.
That big fan is known as Chuck. He's been known to give the wrestlers quite a hard time here at George's.
Maybe one day we'll get Chuck in the ring. You know, it's a funny night tonight. Maybe there's a full moon out tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
you must have crawled out from underneath your rock.
If we could get back to the business at hand, as I said, you still have not given me any clear-cut explanation other than the fact, what I read into it, Idol, is that you're willing to sell either one of your wrestlers down the tubes for $1. Well, am I right?
Mick, it's not a matter of that. Like I said, it's a matter of money. Tonight, the money was greater for Larry Cameron to step in the ring and go against Tim Hunt, and it happened to be Tim's turn to go up against that title.
Well, Mr. Idol, let me interject one thing here. I would think that this would be a terrific opportunity for you to prove survival of the fittest. If you weed out some of your little bit of weaker wrestlers, and for that, I'm not quite sure that either one of these men can be weaker. But what I'm saying is that one of these men could suit your needs better.
That's very possible. You know, in this territory with Pro Wrestling America, one thing that we have to remember is that we've got a lot of great wrestlers and we've got a lot of weaker wrestlers, and sometimes you see what has to happen.
Right.
Two men, doesn't matter whether they're good or bad, have to step in the ring and defend a title against each other. It's just part of the game. Wow. It just means that no man is afraid to fight each other.
Well, that may be so, as you sit here and try to wax philosophical for our viewers, but I know you better than that, and so does everyone else. It's a matter of money, like you said. You don't really care who wins because you get the winner's share of the purse either way. Now, let's be straight about it.
That's true.
That's what I thought.
I won't deny getting the money.
He's finally came clean.
I mean, I won't deny that, but still, like I said, this is a great organization, and sometimes we have to put two great competitors together like
well,
this.
you don't have to sell me on the PWA, no doubt about it, the leading independent.
Why'd you take $100 from me last night then?
You haven't had $100 in your whole lifetime in your pockets. Are you kidding?
Oh, my God.
Old deep pockets and short arms Idol.
Huh.
Larry Cameron, ladies and gentlemen, now at least temporarily, with the upper hand on Big Tim Hunt. Cameron drilling that huge ham hock of a fist into the lower back of Tim Hunt. And one half of Maximum Overdrive really feeling the effects as Cameron puts the bad mouth on referee Bruce Kreisman.
Tremendous headbutt. I've never seen Lethal Larry Cameron do that before.
Oh, now Cameron now this is too much. He said, get me a real man, as if he doesn't have opposition in Tim Hunt.
Well, you know, this is what you were asking. I mean, as we can see, Tim Hunt at this point is the stronger wrestler. And, Larry Cameron.
You have no idea where you are.
I got confused for a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's because you were trying to do something to me, Mick. I'm very upset.
He doesn't know where he is. You have yet to put two complete sentences together and have them both make sense at the same time.
I kind of sound like you, don't I?
You should be so lucky. There's a big reversal by Tim Hunt, and oh, Cameron
Cow with a tremendous knee.
went into that corner, but he did bring up that big knee and nailed Tim Hunt right underneath the jaw. And again, giving Kreitzman a little bit of what for, telling him he's not counting fast enough.
Has Kreitzman ever counted fast enough? Look at all the matches he referees. This man is the worst referee I've ever seen in my life.
Bruce Kreitzman, without a doubt, the premier official in the PWA, probably in the world.
I think we need Eddie Sharkey.
Eddie Sharkey, another great official. I certainly
The
agree with
greatest
that.
official.
He is outstanding. Oh, Cameron!
Kind of missed his mark on that one. Tim Hunt got out of the way just in time.
Talk about back and forth, and there's that big double sledge to the back of the neck of Tim Hunt. And now a slugfest. That's almost 600 pounds of humanity in that ring right now.
All of it leaning on the top rope. I'm surprised these ring ropes have not come down yet tonight.
Big snap mare by Cameron. Gaining that momentum. Oh, well, he telegraphed that one. He wrote a letter to Tim Hunt and warned him that he was going to be stopping into the neighborhood, I'll tell you. And now Hunt, if he can follow up, he's got Cameron ready for the kill.
Tremendous fits to the jaw.
Big elbow.
Sends him down.
I got to say that I'm surprised that this ring is holding together with these two guys in it.
Well, I think we have
I'm
to
surprised the ring holds together when you're in
Keep
there.
your mouth shut and make
I think we have to give credit to Ron Peterson and Danny Schomer who put the ring up here.
Don't give credit to those bubs. They never deserve it.
Oh, what a clothesline. Give credit to Tim Hunt. He just dropped the North American champion. But Hunt has taken some punishment. Very, very slow to follow
Don't
up.
count Larry Cameron out yet, Mick.
We'll never count Larry Cameron out. Hunt refuses to shake hands with Cameron, but Hunt drills a big knee into the midsection of Larry Cameron. We've got to be approaching probably about the 10-minute mark of this one. Oh, what a shot.
Can't believe these fists that are being thrown.
Oh, now Kreitzman, that's the second time. First he was pushed by Tim Hunt, and then by Larry Cameron.
I tell you, I don't think Kreitzman is going to put up for much more of this.
Well, I don't know. These two are completely ignoring. Wait a minute. Oh!
You see, like I said, Mick, it doesn't matter good guy, bad guy. They're both the Golden Idols
Ladies
men.
and gentlemen, referee Bruce Kreitzman has disqualified both Tim Hunt and Lethal Larry Cameron. This is no contest.
Neither Tim Hunt nor Larry Cameron paying any attention whatsoever
No,
to
neither are
referee
backing
Bruce
down.
Kreitzman. And Cameron outside the ring with his arms extended.
You see, Larry Cameron still is the champion, and Tim Hunt.
Oh, and you're a happy man. You're a happy
I'm
man.
a very happy man, Mick. I'm a very happy man. You see what they did to the goof referee?
Oh,
it doesn't
come on.
matter.
What do
Like
you
I
think,
said
ladies and
before,
gentlemen? Should we
good
have a
guys,
rematch
bad
and
guys,
get a
they're
decision on
both
these
the
two
Golden
guys?
Idols men.
That is enough, ladies and gentlemen.
Next
I've-
time at
I
Jordan's,
have heard
we
enough
promise a
idiocy
rematch
coming out
with
of
these
this
two
man.
wrestlers.
Referee
August
Bruce
13th.
Kreitzman did all he could to hang
I
in.
want a rematch with this Larry Cameron. You think you're big and bad? Well, brother, let me tell you something. You don't know who you're messing with. You're messing with the pride of Northeast.